As the holiday season envelops us in its warmth, I find myself reflecting on the incredible journey we've shared along this etheric highway. In a world before guidelines and the internet, we forged a path that defied convention. Driven by the boundless energy of exploration, together we've unraveled the mysteries of the energetic realm. This year has been a tapestry of bumps and turns, much like the twists in our individual paths. Yet, here we stand, stronger, wiser, and more connected. This season prompts reflection, acknowledging that every step, no matter how mixed up or messed up, has been a vital part of our collective growth. As a community, we've embarked and embraced the wisdom that everything that happens is for us, shaping us into who we are meant to be. This Christmas, let's revel in the magic of our shared journey, and may the warmth of the season fill our hearts with joy, and may the energy of self-discovery guide us to new heights in the coming year. Thank you for being an integral part of this exploration. Here's to a Christmas surrounded by love, connection, and the vibrant energy of transformation. Ashe, blessings. Inshallah and Ashe, divine will's blessings to you and for you as always. I am the Tanya D. I am a go-to holistic shaman medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a reflector by design, a seer to the unseen. Not even kidding. If you're loving the goddess of the night, that's generally the playground I play in. And if you have yet to subscribe here on YouTube, please do go ahead and hit that bell, ring the bell so you're notified. It does something to the algorithm. And for other mystical musings, or even to spill the tea, be sure to subscribe to my musing news. Spill the Tea is on the third Friday of each and every month. The next one will be happening in January of 2024 through Zoom. You can join me there. But with that, happy full moon in Cancer and a cold full moon at that. Tune into the Musing Moon meditation along with the ritual, as that is going to be actually an integral part of today's show. I'm super stoked about. The Capricorn Sacred Spirit Circle is also online. Force empathy. It's our hand centers. The ritual for this moon, Spirit led me to do Omen days. I also did share the Chinese 4 Pillars of Destiny in that ritual. Be sure to catch the ritual, share with your friends, share with your guests. Let's make it super fantastic. And again, welcome to the weekly snippet on this cold, full Cancer moon. I almost said super moon. And if you are new to my show, my channel, I generally muse about the cosmic insights, the weather of the sky, the planets, the elementals of the galaxy doing their cosmic dance. By design, as a reflector, I am following the lunar energies, journaling with the moon through the seasons and the gates. I do have days that are very testing, I'm not going to lie. And I truly believe we all have gift and purpose, intuitive gifts. And if you're feeling the call to navigate yours, take my Change Your Stars quiz. It's something I created. It's super fun to find out your intuitive gift order, your psychic ability. We all have them. The 4 Pillars of Destiny, the elementals of the day, the pathways. Those are also energetic flowing centers. And as a reflector, I'm always asking, I'm very hyper aware of environments, people, places, things. I'm always asking, is this the right time? Am I in the right place? Am I even with the right people? Who is my tribe? Or do I even have a tribe? Or what am I seeing that nobody else can see, sense, feel, taste? And what's the movement I create? What's the solution within the movement that I am creating? What the front door is going on? But the key ultimately is to always trust our intuition. Go ahead and take my quiz, Change Your Stars. If you're curious about your intuitive gifts, they're usually more than just sight, by the way. They might even be otherworldly. The out-of-body energetic centers really light up a different stage and a different time. And it really also is cleansing our auric field and protecting ourselves, energetic boundaries, the etheric highway. But back to journaling with the moon, through the seasons and the gates. I'm super stoked today, obviously. But we are heading forward into the new year, tidying up the streams and the seams. I do have my blessing bowl here, which I will show you. I'm going to be pulling a card for the day. Be sure to check back or go to my Omen Days musing on my blog. I'm going to share the blog post there. But I believe I'll possibly be titling this Mystic Monthly Omen Day messages 2024. Kind of long, but that's kind of where you're going to find the collective messages for 2024 this year. And I do have an oracle deck I'm going to be using, or a tarot deck. I'm going to go with the angel cards, actually. Um, I don't really have too much here to share today. Mercury is definitely off on holiday. This is a very emotional moon, filling into our feelings. This may be shown in your action, your character, and what you feel worthy or not valued about. Words. We choose how we communicate, our emotional foundation, our home front, family, creativity, health, service to ourselves or out into the world, our relationships, including partnerships, having emotional intimacy or trust issues. That would be like emotionally not feeling it as well, I suppose. Intimacy or don't feel like doing the business. Emotions that aren't in alignment with what our heart believes. Even our career, you may be feeling passionate about or not so passionate about your career. Like, what is your career choice? What is it you're arriving to the earth plane to do? Maybe you're feeling where you do or don't belong in society. Like, you're trying to upcycle your tribe, your vibe. Like, I know I'm going through that. And that's kind of actually curious. Anyway, maybe your spiritual connection. Maybe you're feeling the love of spirit. I would say that. But the moon, being in the season of Cancer, she is blossoming. She is blooming. You know, emotions are really the rippling effect. You might even feel that rippling effect, the waves of emotions, skipping stones. So it's time to shed the old, like a tree shedding leaves or a snake shedding skin, the old of our emotional structures. Oftentimes we pick up other people's emotions, and it's time to dust that shift off. Those lower vibrational feelings, emotional frequencies, oftentimes it's time to rise above, be like a mountain, be like the goat, climbing the mountain. We're kind of establishing what that mountain is going to look like. And if it really is where we want to climb to, that's what's happening with Mercury retrograde. It's an unpredictable mountain climbing to the top, and our mind is off on holiday. So we have this treading water, these unstable waters, these waves that are really rocking our inner boat, if you will. What is it's coming towards us full steam ahead, this boat. What you be is truly what comes. I am who I am, and that is enough. I love that Bashar says that. I am who I am, and that is enough. Say that morning, afternoon, and before you go to bed. Either way, it's a day to use the power of love to manage our skeletal system, our bones. Be self-loving as you feel into the sensations. Possibly a riptide might come towards you. Literally, emotions have a lot of power. It's the moment of the epiphany, if you've heard me talk about that before. It's time to choreograph our way of structuring ourselves. How you do or do not love your soul self. Romancing the stone, which is actually on the precipice for this upcoming year. It's time to allow the Great Spirit to be the one to handle all our problems on this day. And go ahead and explore and really enjoy your day. Be magical. But before we cascade and get overthrown by the tower falling, if you are able to step outside of yourself and see the energy you're creating around your habitat, if you are being overly critical, maybe you're being hard, cold to yourself, even allowing those ripples to swirl, really taking a bow in the mirror, love and accept what you have achieved. Oftentimes, we don't see our achievements, even when we do look in the mirror. It's time to set the stage and building our foundation out of love, a solid, concrete love corridor. It's time to build it forward with that solid foundation built upon the streams, the steps of love and grace, a structure of pure love, absolute love, actually. And be careful for what you wish for. I'm speaking about the wishes and the 12 magical nights. Although it's very true in real life to remember to be careful what we wish for, I say that often. But in this ritual for the 12 magical nights, as we're kicking off the end of 2023, the ritual we're going to be doing today, it really starts today. I do have kind of a pre-video for it in the cold moon in Capricorn ritual, but it is arriving today, this day, December 26th. Perfect. it's in this ritual, honestly, to be careful for what you do wish for, because wish number 13 is the one you are responsible for, which is randomly selected. And just remember, you're not reading them. The wish that you get at the end of the 13th day, that's the one you have to make come true. So if one of your wishes is to become a bazillionaire, and that's the one you have for you on that 13th wish, then you have to make that one come true for all of the other ones to come true as well. So you have to give in order to receive. So really be careful for what you wish for. It needs to be in heart alignment. And if you joined me last year for the first time, how did it turn out, those 12 magical nights? Just saying. My absolute favorite ritual in the entire world is actually this one. I'm going to try not to forget to link the video with the ritual below and this episode as well, so you can really go and watch it and come back after you have watched it, just to get some clarity. So do you want some magic in your life? You've come to the right place. Literally, every year, I mean, I do ritual all the time with the moon, but I also do this ritual every single year. I do it at the end of December, literally on the 26th. And people often ask if they can do it in January, February, March, but some people do it on the Yule, some on Christmas Eve. I prefer the 26th. That's kind of when I do it. That's just my thing. And this year, I'm getting the momentum. I'm getting started earlier. So if you want to join in the festivities, the fun, and of course, I believe you're going to love it, infinity and beyond, it's just a magical time of the year. It really is. And no, I did not invent this. This is a tradition. I think it's getting recrafted as a traditional now. But again, you can go back and check my ritual for the cold moon as well. Just a few announcements on the menu real quick. The cold full moon meditation, if you've tuned into that. The ritual is perfecto. I'm not even kidding, for this cold full moon, because that's what we're doing today. I did a little briefing of the elementals, the 4 pillars with the hour for the ritual. Some elemental insight for you. Last week's weekly episode of my podcast is actually going live this week because I had a glitch in the matrix. You could also subscribe, listen on Audible if your heart desires, YouTube, Apple, of course my website. Donate to the show, buy me a cup of coffee. Options. This one's Julia Stapleton. This one is actually fantastic to close the era with. Why do I say era? Because we're entering into a new era in 2024. Pluto, thank the goddess, is exiting Capricorn, and this shift has been, I don't know about you, but I have not had a fantastic time. I feel like I've been sitting on the cloud lines waiting and wondering and watching, but just activating the frequency in our DNA to create the life you desire. That's what that episode is all about, this upcoming one. Be sure to tune in. It's this Thursday, my mom's heavenly birthday, December 28th. Share it, love it, and tune into it, please. And also Cowrie Shell Divinations. I offer one-on-one soul support sessions, connecting you to your magic, your medicine ritual. We all have gift and purpose. So if you feel as if your soul is at a crossroads, I do them live at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays in Salt Lake City, Utah, or you can join me through Zoom. So just go to my one-on-one sessions on my website and click the link there. As a certified Cowrie Shell Diviner by Elder Malidoma Sowe of the Dagar tribe, the cosmology of the elementals. You can browse my musing corridor of other offerings I have. I do believe, honestly, we're all spiritual beings having a walk of fame here, and it's time for us to really accentuate the star that I truly believe we all are. So the Elemental Highway, again, is on the ritual for the cold full moon here on YouTube. So go sneak a peek there if you want to see the elementals. So back to Omen days. Just remember, you were to write down your 13 wishes and place them in a jar or a bowl. So I'm going to actually change the screen so you can see my little blessing bowl. And there we have it. I got my candle going. So I placed mine on my blessing bowl plate right here. I should have put myself in the corner. Sometimes I'm not that fantastic ahead of time. But either way, each day you're going to grab a wish. You can shake your bowl, your jar. I'm just going to kind of mess mine around a little bit. Stir them on my plate. Grab a wish, and then you're going to burn it. I did add some bay leaves that I created. I put runes on different bay leaves. So I'm going to add to my intention with the bay leaves. So this is the bowl I'm going to use right here to burn the wish in. Be sure to use a safe bowl for burning your wishes. I'm also going to use my tongs. So I'm going to go, let's see, what wish do I want? I think I'm just going to go with that one. He was kind of hidden. So I'm going to take my little tong, get this baby burning. Burn. So burn, and then I'm just going to put that right here. Let it go. And you do want to use a safe bowl for burning your wishes. I was just musing that maybe my bowl wasn't real safe. However, I got to get this paper to burn, right? There we go. Now she's going to go. Fantastic. I'm actually going to keep all of my wishes in this bowl. I'm going to offer them out into the universe when we're all finished here. So as that just burns down, fantastic. And then I'm actually going to grab a bay leaf. I'm going to go with this one. Really getting things going. Burn it all the way down. And also place that in there. So we've got all the things burning. Isn't that great? And you can maybe see the smoke clouding. So after you burn all your wishes, after this all burns out, then I'm going to actually shuffle my cards, which I'm going with these ones. And this is a collective. I'm going to do a collective pull. I'm actually going to use these same cards for myself. So I'm going to pull one for today. Again, this is for the collective. I'm going to poll everyone every day till January 6th. So again, I'll probably do this live on January 2nd. Do a poll. Maybe I'll do it on the 1st. I don't know. But the 13th wish, just remember, that's the one you're responsible for. So every day after you've done your wishes, be sure you have that 13th one. I'm probably going to put it in front of my mirror, because that's the one you're going to highlight for the entire year. The cards are for each month. So for the month of January, and just so you know, I'm going to create actually a blog post on my website for each of the cards. I'm actually going to start that today. And then each day I'll just upload a picture of the card for each month. I think it's going to be super fantastic, as per always, because I think everything's fantastic. I should probably pick a new word or something. Something, right, to go with here. Okay, so now that my cards are shuffled, there's a couple that just are not loving me. Oh. And here we go. Oh, my goddess. You're not going to believe this. I got the star for last year, too, in January. So it truly is a time for us to be the star that we are. This is the angel of hope. I really believe like it's time that we became the star that we are. Whatever that is, align your gift, live your purpose. I am going to, like I said, put this on my website. This is the one for January, the star, and I will actually update the musing post each day as I actually pull a card. I'm going back to myself here. Thanks for that. As I pull a card. So if you do not have a set of tarot cards, you can actually do this for yourself or go to my website. So no daily cards this week. Be sure to watch the moon, the cold moon ritual for the elementals, and the blog. I do have a blog about it as well. I'm going to put the links here below in the show notes. And as always, I'll see you for a freshie into the new year. Make it fantastic. Make it safe. Make it full of love molecules. And I'll see you on the other side. Ashe. Blessings.
You kind of detach yourself from the physical body. So your mind is unaffected by the emotion, but your body's experiencing it. So your mind doesn't become one with it, and it doesn't get overcome with the emotion and doesn't sort of go spiraling down into it. You observe it like it's a separate thing that's happening to your body. So you seeing it like emotion going through your body, but you are disassociated, like with your mind, you dissociate from the body experiencing its experience. So once the body finishes experiencing the experience, the emotion is just gone. In many cases, it actually doesn't even come up again. So it doesn't trigger you again. In some cases, it will, and it just becomes easier and easier to clear it. Like for a lot of things, for me, if something like a trigger comes up, sometimes it just takes a couple of seconds to clear it.